Hello and welcome to datingwebsites.org. My name is Kat Richter, and today I'll be answering a question from one of our bloggers, Daryl. Daryl writes, I had a strong connection with the first person I met through online dating. Several friends advised me not to put my eggs in one basket and to continue meeting other women, but I was so fixated on this one person I couldn't motivate myself to look at anyone else. I also felt like the connection was so good I was betraying this person by contacting other women. Now I'm realizing that there were a couple of red flags I saw early on in the relationship that I ignored because I wanted this one to work. I feel like my friends were right, and I should have kept trying to meet other women. But I can't shake this feeling that there's something cynical about the idea of dating multiple people at once. It makes me feel like I'm shopping around, not wanting to invest in one person until I know I can't get a better deal somewhere else. I don't like to think about finding the right mate the way I think about buying a new car, but I feel like my previous outlet didn't serve me because now I'm looking to connect with someone all over again. Is it possible that I'm just a one-at-a-time kind of guy, or is there a fundamental flaw in the way I perceive dating multiple people? Well, Daryl, I think it's both, and this is a common problem in online dating. I myself am a self-professed serial dater, and as an anthropologist, it was really important for me to collect as much data as I could with online dating, and obviously that gets tricky when the data you're collecting involves actual human beings and people and feelings, and, there's certainly a chance for feelings to get hurt. That said, I do think that there's something to be said for doing a little bit of controlled serial dating to help you with the problems that you're having. A good friend of mine has had a similar experience to you where he often meets a woman, gets head over heels, starts, buying her wonderful romantic gifts and just, kind of falls off the radar from the rest of the world because he's so focused on this one person. And oftentimes those relationships tend to crash and burn, and he gets really hurt as a result. And, there's two reasons that I've seen for this sort of phenomenon to occur. The first is that oftentimes the women involved in these situations, certainly with my friend, are a bit flaky, and like you said, you're ignoring the red flags. But the second reason, in the case of my friend, and possibly your case as well, is that it's your behavior. You're getting a little too emotionally invested, and that can also lead to problems, especially if you're getting emotionally invested too soon and before the other person is quite at that same page. So as an anthropologist, like I said, I believe that serial dating is a great way to not only meet new people, but also figure out what you want. So you can keep your options open, but you can also do so responsibly. Obviously, you don't want to be sleeping with 6 or 7 people at the same time, and if you are dating 6 or 7 people at the same time, you want to be honest about that. You want to let them know this is not an exclusive relationship. I'm happy for it to become an exclusive relationship, but at this point I am also seeing other people, and you just really want to have a dialogue about that. You may lose someone as a result. I certainly did, but I got over it, he got over it, and now I'm dating, the man that I'm meant to be with. So there's really nothing wrong with sort of shopping around as long as you are doing so responsibly. You're being open about it, and you're keeping, the fact in mind that there are feelings involved here and that feelings can get hurt. So I would challenge you to think more like a social scientist and try a month of dating casually. There's 3 benefits that you can get from this. The first is that you'll be able to maintain a healthy level of emotional investment. And with that, you'll be able to see those red flags. It won't be as easy to ignore them. And finally, you'll be able to figure out what you're looking for. Oftentimes, we think we know exactly what we want in a mate, but in doing a bit more research or dating a few more people, you may find that actually what you thought you wanted wasn't actually what was best for you. That said, I also want to let you know that your discomfort with serial dating is actually a good thing. It's nothing to be ashamed of. If you were okay dating multiple women at the same time, and especially if you get to a level of physical intimacy with those women, that's not a good thing. So, you should certainly not feel badly about that. It shows that you're very respectful, that you respect the women you're dating, you respect their feelings, and that you respect yourself. So don't think that there's something wrong with you simply because you're not comfortable dating multiple people. But at the same time, I would encourage you to give it a try, just on a small scale, 1-month basis, and see how it goes. Because the fact of the matter is, most people who do online dating are playing the field. It's very rare to find someone who ends up just dating one person. There's a lot of times where you may go on 1 or 2 dates, but keep looking, keep your profile up. So if you're honest with your dates about the fact that you're still seeing other people and keeping the physical intimacy to a minimum until you make up your mind, you'll be all right. So good luck, Daryl, and happy dating.